I just said I'm rusty. Don't mind me.
I don't think it really works that way, you know. Yeah, let me let's just pull up these replays and yeah, what do you think? What do you think you want to work on? And for the record, Kaiser's not really OP, you know. Maybe that guy had some interesting Kaiser
PTSD.
experiences, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or he's like, oh my god, I went to kill her, but she ultied, you know, that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah. Oof.
yeah, oof, indeed. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to focus on a lot of my laning. This is the game I played
Mhm.
today, so like
Okay.
a lot of my
Nice.
normal patterns weren't necessarily there.
Right.
I wasn't really able
Yeah, you
to
gotta get back
remember
in
what
the.
I was supposed to be doing for a lot of the stuff.
Well, it's interesting because after you come back from a break, the most ingrained habits are there, right? But maybe the lesser habits are kind of disappeared.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
kept
always
getting poked
interesting.
by Janet, and I was like, okay, you're not even poking back half the time, and then the times that
It's like, oh shit, you forget how to
yeah,
respond sometimes. Yeah. No worries, no worries.
it was real bad.
Yeah, okay, you just W her in the face. Oh, see, look at that. See, that's like something like that. You told me you hadn't played in a while. But if she walks up to poking you, dab her in the face, I'm like, damn, that's a really good response, right? So it's like you know she's gonna poke you, you have a response ready, boom, easy, right? So that's like
Just wait
that's
until
like
the
really
mistakes
good.
hit, okay?
So
Don't praise me too much.
I mean, there are players who like don't do that and they play a lot, right? So it's like, oh, you know, I think from what we saw, you dealing with poke has been really good so far. Oh, you didn't have your W ready there, huh? It was still on cooldown, but
yeah, the Lulu was playing pretty well.
so far so good. Yeah, that was a nice shield.
She was hitting
Hey, good
those
poke.
pretty often.
Ah, where are you going?
I was worried about the Udyr because I hadn't seen him anywhere, and
Ah, I see.
I don't want
Right.
because I knew that I had pushed, but I didn't have enough to like push it all the way.
And what is going to why does walking up have anything to do with, you know, how does this help you? You thought you had a word or something?
Yeah, either I thought I had a ward, or I was just hoping that if he did come, I would be able to just be already halfway back the lane.
You remember what happened to your word, right?
Pretty sure I put it in the bush.
Yeah, you already put it down. So that's always a like a higher level habit people keep track of is what do you do with your first ward? Because let's say for example you see both the enemy ADC and support put their words in the bush, you tell your jungle they have no words, right? Because where
Yeah,
else do their words come from, right? So that's always something to keep track of, but probably not gonna make too much of a difference here. Nice try the W. Of course, her shield is ready this time. She learned, right?
yeah.
So next time we fit an auto attack in.
I'm
Oh,
just
you tried a
waiting for
Q.
my
It's
mess
okay.
ups.
Next
Yeah,
try.
I tried to get the Q auto there, but I
Mm-hmm.
attacked the minion, and then she moved out of the Q
Oh,
range.
so you want to fight this
Yeah,
guy? Yeah, this is
yeah.
a
So
mistake,
I
right?
wanted to fight him, and
All
well,
right,
Lulu ran, and then
this
I
is good.
ran.
This is good. All right, so let's talk about this. You're dead as fuck here. Oh my God, Udyr. Oh, Udyr fucked up so bad. Oh my God, they're trolling. All right, yeah, they
Yeah, it
definitely
was a
trolled,
mess.
but let's talk about this, right? Because this is like a habit that even though you haven't played the game in a while, this is a common one, right? What's
Yeah,
going on here? What do you think?
it's a 3v2,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm walking past the melee to try and attack a scuttle crab that I can't even kill in
Right,
one hit.
right. So you wanted the scuttle crab, but kind of forgot. You know what's the idea here? What's the real idea that we want? What do we want out of this? Once we see Udyr, what do we want out of this?
We want to play safe and absorb the fact that he's on bot side and notify the team.
Yeah, we already absorbed the pressure, right? He's like, oh shit, guys,
Yeah,
Udyr's bot. Ram is about to invade, or he's actually gonna dive top, or I don't
yeah,
know. He
he's
probably
mid
can't
right
get
now,
mid, but
top
yeah,
side.
he's doing scuttle. He's doing Rammus things, right? So
Yeah,
yeah, we absorb pressure, and then what you know, kind of the trap is that you wanted a thing, you wanted to hit him. Sometimes people do this. They want to hit him, or they want the scuttle crab, but you know that's kind of
yeah.
overreaching, right? How do you get away with this? You know, you can't
You
really get
don't,
away with this. Yeah.
you die, and then they in afterwards because they were bad.
Right. So how do we kind of what do you think? What kind of habit can we hope here?
See jungler, think about numbers before attacking, and then back off if you
Yeah.
don't have it.
consider numbers before you try something, or what's our exception to numbers that we always talk about?
If someone did something so like outrageously bad that like it's free.
So like maybe if you can one shot him, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
can we one
Like
shot
if
him?
there's that, or like you have like summoners for like an outplay or something like that.
Yeah. You have some massive like they're like 3 catch champions and you flash all their abilities or some shit. I don't know, something like that, right? Insane value essentially. But you know, Udyr is point and click, so
I can't.
Good luck, right? Fucking Udyr, Hecarim, all out, dude. A lot of junglers are point and click, so it's like
yeah, I flashed and he flashed
over,
after me.
right?
I was kind of pissed because I knew that I could have probably dodged the Ezreal Q if I was like practiced. If I had made this mistake, which I probably wouldn't have, but like I didn't dodge whatsoever, even though I knew he was gonna Q.
Yeah, it's just a
Like yeah, I could have just body blocked with Lula.
Yeah, it's good that you recognize that it's just Omega greedy, right?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I know exactly what I did there.
Actually, it might have turned out okay for you guys, but you know, I think that was definitely
That's like a 9 times out of 10. You just throw the entire lane though.
Yeah, he throw the entire lane into mid game, right? And everyone's really sad because Ezreal's ahead, you know, Udyr's ahead, you know, everyone's
this
sad.
This I knew the mistake too. I went on the Janna.
Yeah. Right, so when do we aim to support in a 2v2?
When they're like super caught out and or alone, and we can burst them before they get away.
Yeah, burst them before they can get away. And well, what if the ADC kills you while you're killing the support? Is that good?
Yeah, that can happen, but like it depends on how much burst you have and how ahead / behind you are.
So, you know, let's say, you know, it's Draven Janna, right?
Yeah, then you don't hit support whatsoever.
Right, why is that?
Because he will kill you. He has more than
he will kill you. So there's like a general pattern here that you can always subscribe to, where you know, when can we aim their support? One, when you can kill them before they get away, right? And two, the enemy ADC can't kill you, right? You have to satisfy 2 conditions to kill the support. And then what about killing the ADC? Oh, can you just kill him, right? Usually it's can you just kill him, right? So,
yeah, I got Lulu killed there. I knew what I had done, but after like I saw the Janna move away, I was like, wait, this is so free. I can just kill the Ezreal.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you know, why are you chasing the Janna, right? It doesn't really make sense. She's gonna walk away. So yeah, we ended up turning on the Ezreal, which is good. But you see, did Ezreal break these rules? What do you think?
No, he went straight for the swoop. Or actually, yeah, he did. Never mind.
Well, yeah. Remember, what's the pattern, right? You can kill the support, and he can't die to the ADC. So he killed the support, but he died to the ADC. Is not good for them, right? So you see, it's like definitely, you know, some kind of lane habit here could help you a lot. But getting an ADC into, but I think it's something you definitely recognize, right? So
yeah, I recognize it. It's just like again, I haven't played at least in like 2 months for this game.
Right. It's good that you like initially tried for Janna and then you're like, ah shit, this is definitely not happening, right? So turned around for the Ezreal. It's totally it's a lot better than just keep trying to chase Janna. So yeah, not too bad. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, there's a couple more ints in there.
Right. We have Lulu on the way, but you know, she's not that strong, I think, right?
Yeah.
We got double traded on, essentially. Feels bad?
Yeah.
So Udyr's here if you're not careful. Okay. Yeah, you probably don't want to fight them, right?
No, Udyr wasn't really a huge threat here because I don't think he really ganked again after dying to turret. He died a couple times, so he didn't die from a gank.
Okay, how are we getting so low? What's going on here?
I'm eating Janna W's with no like recourse.
Okay, well, what's our response here? What do you think? You tried Wing her, right?
But yeah, I tried Wing her. And
what did we learn earlier? So level 1 it was fine, right? Level 1 was really good. Do you remember what happened like level 3, level 5?
She shielded herself and then it was not worth it.
Yeah, she shielded it and it was not worth. What about later? Level 6. You're gonna do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So what do you need to do?
I just need to respect it and like back out.
Okay, you can do that, right? Do you have any other responses though?
Can't I like stay with Lulu so she has to trade into both of us?
Yeah, well, Lulu's shield is Lulu
Other
helping
than
you.
that,
You
I
could
don't know
say.
how to stop that, to be honest.
Let me see if I can make it obvious
Because
for
I
you.
don't have like the range, and Lulu's playing behind me.
Over here. This looks pretty free to me, right?
Free as in like me attacking her for Q auto.
Yeah, Q auto, right? How come? How do we know?
She's isolated.
Right,
And she's on a she's farther away from Ez, so he can't really help.
Right, and you talked about range, right? So, what about the range here? Do you think you're in range, and how come?
I'm close to in range. I'm not in range for an auto attack, but she's just about to enter my Q range.
Right, and I want you to check this out, okay? How come she got away without you being able to auto?
Because I W'd.
Right. So that's the idea is, you want to definitely try out different responses and pick what you think is best. But, from experience, I know that you just turn around Q auto attack her, right?
Yeah, no.
And also for range, if she's walking towards you and you're walking away, if you turn around towards her, you can gap close fast, right? That's like the idea of tethering where she's trying to keep a certain distance from you, but if you guys rush towards each other, someone's going to get caught off guard, right? So,
yeah.
That's definitely an idea there. But yeah, definitely try and I guess if you see that your responses aren't working, come up with something else, or maybe it's unbeatable, right? You back off, right? So yeah, I would try something else to see because usually things are not unbeatable. Oh, there we go. There's the Q auto attack this time.
I think I int here in a little bit.
Check it out. Look how much damage you did to her, right?
Yeah.
It only looks bad because you already started with so much. You already started with so much missing health, but you didn't even isolate her. Look at that, right? So that's how we can kind of tell that that's the ideal response. Right? Q auto attack and then look for a W or something like that. Oh, there's another free Q. That's a kill there, by the way. Nice.
I go on it, but it doesn't end up. This is the end. There was nothing I could do.
After the heal is no longer a kill.
Yeah.
You thought it was a kill. It wasn't a kill.
The Lulu didn't get down the ignite fast enough for it to stop the heal, and like
it's actually debated me too, right? So let's talk about this. There are a few things going on here. And I haven't played him forever. All right, so let's talk about what were the main things that didn't go well here. What do you think?
Well, so I knew that she had heal, she had ult, and she probably still had shield up, and I had already used all of my burst, so to speak, and I still followed.
Yeah, your burst was the Kaisa passive, right?
Yeah.
Press the attack.
But I didn't have enough burst to like finish her off because I had no Q.
Anything else?
Maybe diving too far, and the fact that I took so much poke that it was losing no matter what.
What makes it kind of diving too far?
As in, I'm out of Lulu's range.
I mean, Lulu's right next to you the whole time, no? Essentially next to you. I mean, she shielded you, right? What else do we want from Lulu?
Ignite.
That's true. That's true. Ignite would be useful, but she ignited, right? Eventually, although it is after the heal, so that's not ideal.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Let's talk about like things we already talked about so far. So, in the 2v2 idea, what's something we already talked about so far?
Oh, hitting the support. You're right. Holy shit! I didn't think of it right off the top of my head.
Well, yeah. What about it? What about it?
Only can hit the support when I can kill the support and not die to the AD carry. But yes. I dive so far that I died.
So right here, we're thinking we're gonna kill this bitch and run immediately, right? We're gonna hit and run, right? But what happens when something unexpected happens and she stays alive?
Yeah. I need to run instantly.
Yes, we can cancel. We're like, oh shit, this is not in line.
And then I kind of commit
too, right? Yeah, and then we commit because we're like, oh shit, we should just keep going because that's the most natural response, right?
Yeah.
And maybe you can even have an idea in your head before you do this to say, I'm killing her immediately. If it doesn't work, we're out, right? There's also another thing here which we both missed. What is it?
Jungler. It's a
enemy jungler's here, right? So
we had no vision of him.
even if you do kill her and you can get away from the ADC, you can't get away from the jungler, right?
Yeah.
And if we give a double kill to Udyr, you know, okay, top's gonna
Game
get
over.
dove next, right? Yeah, I
Didn't
mean,
he
it's gonna
just
be
get
maybe
buffed?
okay, but yeah, it's just not good. So.
I think he just got buffed like his late game.
Yeah, he has. He got like. He can max his skills more, some shit like that. So yeah, and then it was surprise Udyr's here, right? So if we wanted Rammus to be counter ganking, he can't just be on our side of the map. He has to already be here, right? So definitely some like you're gonna have some kind of like preparation habits, I guess. Like what do you think? How do we kind of make sure these ideas go
well? I definitely think it was a little bit hard just because, like, especially with ulting in after that, it has to be like a really snap decision. I think it's just like knowing that like what your goal is of ulting in, and then
yeah,
like if you don't achieve that instantly, knowing that it's like it's automatically like a bad fight because you have nothing left to chase with.
Yes. And even if you could possibly keep going and get her and somehow dodge the Ezreal and get away, you didn't plan that, right? That's not what you were going for, right? So yeah, having the idea in your head, like a clear idea. It's not just ulting to kill her. It's, you know, maybe sometimes speed of which we kill them. It matters, right? So like let's say it's the 80, let's say it's Ezreal. We don't care how long it takes to kill him, as long as we can kill him. Well, let's just pretend jungle's not here, because then it matters how fast you can kill him. But let's say like 2v2, right? If we're aiming to support, remember our principles, right? So maybe you could have like a focus on, can I kill him, and can I kill him before the ADC kills me, right? Can I get him without? Can I kill him without the ADC being able to kill me after, right? Would be a really good one. I think that's like a really good one to focus on.
Yeah, I was like thinking ignite passive, and then that didn't work out, so I should have just backed out instantly.
Right. Exactly. And then the other one would be if a fight breaks out, their jungle is here, something like that, right? So, yeah. Let's keep going. I need to change the. I need to change my Twitch category. It's still on Teamfight Tactics. Funny.
I was not using tactics, so that would not work.
So when do we do these habits? What do you think? What's a good time for us?
When do we what? Sorry, you cut out there.
When do we want to do this kind of thinking, like these habits? Where do we want to insert it in our gameplay?
We want to insert the habits into mostly I'd just say like for like the ones that we just discussed, or just
yeah, the one we just discussed. Like let's say you want to work on them in game.
Mostly like lane team fighting.
So like it's just like during trading, do you want to think about it, or when do we want to think about it?
You want to think about it with like, so like obviously trading, but like it's more or less like watching what the enemy champions do, I guess, and if they give you like a huge opening, maybe they're just trying to bait for their jungler, or etc. When you're gonna make a play.
So if there's some kind of PvP interaction is going on, maybe you can check for their jungle, right? What about the whole all-in idea where we aim to support and stuff? When's a good time to check our support, aim to support rules?
When I guess a fight starts, or you could check before the game to see like what type of support they are.
Wait, why is your support pinging you? What the fuck?
Because I apparently didn't join them.
Let me watch this. Hold up. Is she trolling? I think she's trolling.
I went back to the lane because I was like, all right, Udyr's in his bot side jungle. I don't know where anyone is. I'm gonna back off and go farm my minions.
So she's just sitting she's sitting in Tribush?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And she stayed when I didn't come. And then she died.
I don't know about that one. I think she's just trolling, right?
Then mid's here.
Like, yeah, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish there, but you just go back to lane and push, or control the lane. So
yeah. I just kind of ended.
Well, we killed him, right?
I felt bad because at that time I wasn't really sure if I was right.
No, totally fine, right? If sure, maybe you can have ideas of we can sit in the bush together and zone them out, and then 2v2 against Lux. But if I were you, I would not enjoy that option, right? I would like, oh, let's just this doesn't really make sense. Like, it's really obvious you're fucking sitting there, right? You guys just did drag in.
Yeah.
You didn't come back. You didn't show up in lane. Where else would you be? And Lux is showing up, so it's unlikely
you're getting a good time to do the habits, though.
Let's say it's based around the mistakes we're making are based around what? This 2v2 idea. What do you think? Like, who have we been aiming the 2v2 that's making this a mistake?
Janna.
Right. So it's, when should we do it? Is it when we trade with Janna? Is it when we trade with Ezreal? Is it if you want to kill Ezreal, you do this, or
I'd say if you're going to trade with Janna because she's the only one like offering up a trade, then you have to like consider the fact that if you go on them, like you have to think about that.
Well, can you get it any narrower? Because trading doesn't necessarily result in we killing people, right?
Would it go back to like your lane's like goal, so to speak?
Like check it out. So if you say trading, we're gonna think about if I aim the support, I have to kill her and not that to ADC, right? That's like the habit we're trying to figure out, right?
Yeah.
So if you do it while trading, like here, was that relevant?
No.
Yeah, not really, I would say, right? More relevant would be, should I be trading if Udyr is here, right? Something like that. So when do you think about this? The answer is simpler than you think.
When we're going in for an all-in?
Yeah, when we're going for an all-in, right? Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily sure where you're leading.
Yeah. That's the more basic it is, the more it makes sense. The more like instinctive it is. Like, oh, I want to kill this Janna, and then you're like, she's the support, and can I get away from the ADC, right? Or if their jungle is here, or if you want to kill Ezreal, can I just kill him, right? So that's kind of how you can make this a good habit. Every time you get the urge to kill Janna, you say, can I kill her fast and without the enemy ADC killing me, right? And also you can also do your jungle check, right? There's always, honestly, you should always be doing your jungle check. Doesn't necessarily have to be tied in with trading, but
the monitor keeps like going to sleep mode for some weird reason.
I think it's just because you're like watching and not moving a thing. Yeah, but
I don't think it recognizes Discord as like a video, so it doesn't like prolong it.
Yeah. So no worries. That was a good. See, you figured it out eventually, right? The Q auto attack was really good, right?
Yeah.
You got Lulu's shield. Janna tried to shield herself. It no longer works for Janna now that you figured it out. So
I was kind of spamming my W because I have a man hit anyways.
Okay. Very sure. Nice. W poke is totally fine in this lane, right? It's not like you're following up on a hook or binding or whatever. So sure. Fast forward, you saw Udyr top, so you gotta push him in. Hey, there's a dive here somewhere, right? Oh my, she shielded the tower. Yo, let's go. Don't ulti that, by the way. Good.
I think I take a tower shot.
Oh, you took a tower shot. That's not worth.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is worth. I was gonna say, if you want to dive, you kind of want to have a higher degree of safety. Yeah. But there's a dive here somewhere.
I'm not even sure if I dive here.
Definitely.
I feel like I do.
Yeah. So I think this tower damage is.
Yeah, she just kills herself.
She just entered. Nice. But the HP is becoming relevant, right? So.
Yeah.
Don't take tower shots for turret plates because you were gonna get the turret plate anyways, right? Don't rush for it. I think is a good way to put it. Oh, he's just dead. Very nice. Yeah, you're doing this. Besides the whole, sometimes we forget about Udyr, or we don't factor in Udyr and the whole aim to support idea. I think so far the game's been pretty good, especially since you haven't been playing for a while, right?
Yeah. My mid game was really trash because I didn't get enough farm, but that's okay. We still won. I was farming champions.
I like it. You gotta wait for your Lulu here, right? Janna's gonna show up and do some things. Fast forward, you could Rage Blade all in somewhere. Maybe even 2v3.
I was looking for it. It didn't happen.
Probably can't 2v4 though. That's a little bit. Oh, there it is. This is this ain't it, Chief. Oh, and then here we go. Kill everyone, right? Very nice. Oh, I don't know why he flashed. He's dead anyways. Oh, okay. There's some Kai'Sa mechanics here you could look at. Did you see what I saw?
No.
You ended up playing it fine, right? But check it out here. What do you think?
W towards Ezreal and get just auto.
Right. How come?
Because I can then ult back to kill Janna and Ezreal.
Right. And how do you
need it to kill Udyr?
Exactly. See, that's how I came up with the solution. It isn't like sure I'm looking for it, but for me it's just like,
I ended up having to use my flash to get Ezreal.
Exactly. So you can one shot Janna, you can pour a bunch of damage into Ezreal, right?
Because
That's
I
just
had to flash to get my passive, and then he was like 100% dead.
yeah. But I mean, it's still good. What you did was still good. So we're not really gonna complain, right? It's just if you want to be spicy, of course, we always say if you don't need to use an ability to kill someone, don't do it, right?
And she just kills herself. Or no, I think she runs.
Ooh, nice try.
I don't remember if she kills herself or not.
She just died trying to defend tower or something. The classic, right? So that was really good. That was really good. Really good play by you. Really good response. So very nice. Fast forward. Oh, here we go. Let's watch this. Wow, there's a lot of action down here.
I int some at some point.
Is this 4v5? Their top is missing.
Under their tier 2, I int.
Oh, don't ulti this, right? Unless you can.
No.
One shot. Good. Their top laner is missing, but they have no HP, so maybe this is fine. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, our Mordekaiser is really big, so.
Wait, Graves is their top laner. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Into Mordekaiser.
Okay. Oh, you should just kill them here, right? Oh, that's fine. Okay, rotate mid, doing dragon. This is Monka S, right? Oh my god. Alright.
I thought she was gonna find, so I walked back.
Yeah, we can talk about this. So what do you think is going on here?
I wasn't looking at the map at all with my pathing.
You are, right? Aren't you coming to help this? You're like, you thought there was a fight going on.
Yeah, but I walked over a ward, plus I didn't use the blast cone instead to get over.
Right. So this is the important one, right? You kind of killed your only escape here, so that's kind of awkward.
I was thinking like, oh, I don't want Udyr to like steal it, and I didn't think about the fact that
yeah, you could take it over yourself, right? So I mean, we didn't get punished, but that's a Lux Q flash into Udyr, right? So there's always a it's not gonna be so important that we make a habit out of it yet, but if you ever get caught by stuff like this, it's if you go through spots with only like 2 exits or 2 entrances, make sure you might need flash, right, when you approach these areas. So
yeah, if she had bound me, I would have definitely died.
We're gonna have a problem for sure. Yeah, just if it happens often, that's something to look at, right? Or you're gonna have to try and like use your ulti to get over the wall or something. So okay, let's watch this. This is a nice
yeah.
He just runs straight at you. That's so funny. Holy shit! You just show up when you want to kill someone, huh? And then they just run at you. Nice. And Mordekaiser's having fun with Janna. Nice. Oh, goodbye, Janna. And then take down tower, right? Hey, this game is this game is going pretty well.
Graves because I didn't think he had a bork and electrocute.
Wait, but what made you think you could kill him?
I have no idea. That's why I was thinking because I had mana immune that my Q was gonna do a shit ton. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of.
He got jumped, so I was like, "Oh, we just have a shit ton of damage." And then
what's the idea here? What do you think? If we can like pause this and think about it.
The idea was that he just landed a bunch of damage and pulled him towards us. Me and Mord can literally just walk under turret and finish him off.
Well, like the bigger picture, I guess, instead of like the like fight itself. So remember before when you saw Udyr with the scuttle crab, what was the big idea? Oh, we already drew jungle pressure / found the enemy jungle. Now we let Rammus do his thing and we're happy, right?
Yeah.
So what's the kind of big idea here?
We have 2 down. We don't need to dive. We can still just take turret and we'll
yeah, we can just take tower, no problem. And if you do want to dive, we're just trading, right? We don't have to try and kill him because we actually just how do we kill him? I don't know, right? So yeah. I think you just kind of got a little bloodthirsty here.
No, 100%, 100%.
But it's okay, right? Sometimes that happens. But that is like the big idea, right? It's just
I didn't expect to be that first back.
Well, you took like tower shot. You took a Q,
tower
right?
Shot, electrocute, a full Q,
extra auto attack, right? So you just fucking hit you with everything, and it was like, oh, that's kind of awkward. Oh, did the replay freeze? Okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't really think that's a main problem. What do you think?
Yeah, Janna ints, I think, and we just do Baron. That or Udyr, I don't remember which one ints. One of them does.
Oh, Janna ints, nice.
Janna and Udyr. Udyr flashed after a Lulu.
These guys are. Oh my god! What in the world? Oh, nice dodge. Okay, you start Baron. You just turn around with Azir. Oh, Azir's not ulti. You can turn around with Rammus, I guess. Fine. You don't even have to turn around. Fast forward. Sure. We're just going home. Sure. You can just run it down a lane. Okay, this is fine.
Wasn't sure if they won. They definitely won.
You just killed this guy. Where are we going here? Oh, we're doing dragon?
Yeah, Ramus was really focused on dragons this game.
I don't know why you want the air dragon, but you're losing a lot of time on your Baron. Sure. Fast forward. Whoa! Okay, what's going on here?
Our team wasn't really grouping.
Alright, what's the strategy once you get Baron?
Push out your lanes and normally like do like 4-1 or 1-3-1.
Siege with Baron, right?
Yeah.
Right. So okay, I guess you're just waiting for your team. But let's say your team isn't really doing anything. How do you get them to do stuff?
You just push out your side lanes.
Yeah. Or you can like spam
pay
ping,
attention
like
to the map.
come help me, right? That kind of stuff. So yeah, we eventually got something, thank God.
Yeah.
But I hope you break the base before Baron is over. Otherwise, that's a shame.
They all die.
Yeah, they all die here. I'm pretty sure. This is a fat ulti. Oh, let's go, baby. Okay. And the flash. You don't even need Q, right? Oh, nice. And then we win. Okay, good. So yeah, that was good. You didn't go for the first opportunity. I don't think you could have.
Yeah, I would have got gangbanged by Luxel.
Yeah, you just wait, right? No problem. Unless you really want to come up with something fancy. So like, I don't know, ulti here and then Q out. I don't know, dude. That's a little bit.
Then I have to E and hope that like I don't get chased.
Yeah, you just have to watch out for Udyr flash stun or something. And it's like
I don't think any of these are as nice, but this is before my break. You can see the speed of the mouse is much higher.
See, take a look. Yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about that game?
I thought that there were some clean things. I definitely made some grueling mistakes that versus better players I would have lost. Like if I dove with Graves like that, giving him a huge bounty, like that could throw the game.
Right. So
going and doing that to Udyr, they wouldn't have dove, and I would have just died for free. That would have lost me the game.
Right.
Yeah. So like, I was happy I won, but I was like kind of sad that I had to win like that.
Well, I think you did. So you played the mid game fairly well, except okay, we did int bot once, or int into Graves once, but no, the mid game was pretty solid after you got the Baron, right? And then after you got the Baron, we got the job done eventually. So
I know I can't win every game, but before my break, I know for a fact was like really struggling to try and get a lead in lane. Because I like run into either like I guess mostly because I was playing Kaisa and she's not a lane bully. That I'd like have a lot of trouble. Because I play into a lane bully, whether it be like Draven or like Caitlyn. Sometimes Jhin I was having trouble with too.
How do we deal with these lane bullies?
Avoid poke, get as much farm as possible, wait for a jungler.
Right, so that's pretty standard, right? And you can always have like try and come up with some kind of response for what they do, right? Like the Janna that try to W spam you, right? The whole game you're trying to figure out, or the whole lane you're trying to figure out good responses to it, right? And you can carry that on to next game. Or every time now you know that Janna walks up to W your ass, Q auto attack, and then look for a W, right? Or if it's
how do I go and counter Sona like Q because it's so much longer range?
Same thing, right? Sona's gonna do the exact same thing Janna is. So let's say, for example, she's behind her minions and you Q auto attack her. What happens?
She's gonna take. Depends if she has her passive up, but normally she's gonna take like a quarter of her health.
Well, she's behind her minions, right?
Yeah, it's gonna split.
So it's like she's gonna win on that.
Yeah,
right? Because
exactly.
she's gonna heal up and you're gonna be really sad. What if it's isolated, right? Oh, then it's different, right? So you see how like depending on they're gonna try and do the same thing, but maybe where they stand is different, right? So let's say Caitlyn's standing behind her minion. She tries to headshot you. Can you do anything about it?
No.
What if she's standing here? Can you do anything about it?
Yeah, I can trade back as long as
look for a fat W, right? You stand behind your minions and you're like, okay, I'm a W, dude. What are you gonna do about it, right? So depending on try and see what they're gonna do, and then try and debate them into a bad spot, right? So it's a very common way to beat lower level players because all they know is that they're trying to hit you, and then they don't really care about where they're standing, right? For example, that Janna from last game, she didn't really care where she was standing. She just ran up to W you. That's always an idea you can use. Here's a nice W. Oh, she even tried to net away from it. That's so funny. Yeah, she has no net. Let's go for a repeat gank. You should try to trade now, right? Go. Very nice. This is free. Just don't get EQ'd in the face and you're really happy. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Woo! I thought you were going to get EQ'd in the face, but you probably wouldn't have died.
I tried to heal to catch up to her.
She's got flash, so it's not possible, right? So you try to get her flash, but nice try. And then we push this out. Did it get into tower? Uh-oh. Not sure if it got into tower.
I don't know what I was building at this point. I don't remember what patch this is, to be honest.
That's really awkward. Well, feels bad, but let's say you think you can't stay. Sure. Okay.
Did it not get all the way into tower?
It did not. Sono pulled it, right?
Oh, shit. I didn't realize.
Yeah. So you have a choice there. You could say, you know, do I think enemy jungle is coming? He had died earlier, so maybe not, right? Or maybe he is coming. Up to you. Do you think you can get away with pushing it in? I think you could have gotten away with it. So, but honestly, I don't think it's that big of a problem. What do you think?
I think that currently I need as many advantages in lane as possible.
Right. But you know, if we focus on like small stuff and then it
wasn't like that huge. Like
it didn't really.
Obviously, I did the right thing. I just didn't get it perfect. I really wanted to hold that. I can tell.
Yeah. Okay. And then here, this guy's dead as hell. Oh! What do you think?
I didn't ability usage. I didn't wait until she was rooted to do it.
Right. So we missed out our kill opportunity, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Feels bad. You flashed for a nice, but that was a nicely timed flash. But now you guys lose lane. Feels bad. Getting zoned. Oh, okay. Vi will save us, right? Vi flash Q. Pastora. This is a disaster.
This was really unfortunate.
Nope, never mind. This is just that. This is just doomed. It's all ogre. Oh my god, it's so sad. So yeah, basically that was a mechanical error, but I think you already know, right? It's not really something. It's probably not something you have to focus on unless you think it's a big deal.
I mean, it's like a mechanical error, so like obviously I'm like sad that it happened, but it's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I've done worse. Right. I had it for a long time because I had a really fast mouse speed. I'd end up Wing backwards towards where I was trying to move to.
Yeah, I've seen those before too. I've done those before. Or you net backwards as Caitlyn or some shit. Jesus. Okay. Keep going. Okay, what's going on here? Nice Sona ulti, Kappa. Their jungle's bot, right? Unless proven otherwise.
Yeah.
Most definitely bot. I don't see why he would go top. So, okay. That was good that you're not really trying to all in here.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep him off Karma. She was
good. Okay. Take a look.
Karma was playing very aggressive.
I was like, oh, there's a minion in your way.
Yeah.
Oh, Karma's dying. You can't really finish this. Oh, you're dying. Oh, there's an ulti Q. Oh, okay, that's fine. Probably couldn't have killed someone anyways. Okay. What do you think? Is that a problem?
I think that it was me trying to help my support because I thought my support was just gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely think that like if I was more confident, maybe I would have gone for that because I didn't even see that until now.
It doesn't even look that good, honestly. Like, does he have heal? I don't know.
She has W up immediately.
Right. It's like, oh, do they have heal? Right. It's like, oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So it doesn't make sense, right? We definitely look for it, but we can't really act on it unless we know it makes sense, right?
But all around, I was pretty tilted by the Karma this game. I think I don't remember, but normally when people are doing dumb stuff, we
can talk about this. So like, you know, what are you trying to do here? You say you're trying to save Karma, right?
Yeah, I was like trying to basically trade my health bar for her health bar, as in if they're gonna keep chasing her, I'm gonna kill you, basically. Because because I knew that I could probably still get away.
So when do you think you could do this better?
Yeah, probably.
Also,
first of all, dodging that, but
so the idea
not
is
committing as hard, I guess.
Yeah, how do we know?
Because
beforehand.
Because I moved outside of my maximum range, right, like next to her. Plus, I didn't use my E to get there, so I had no way to get out.
Well, like beforehand, how do we know we're not trying to commit here?
Because it's not going to be winning no matter what.
What were you trying to do?
Just get their attention.
Yeah. You're trying to get him to stop from chasing karma, right? That was the big idea, right? But then somehow we got caught up in the fighting, and then we deviated from that big idea, and then all of a sudden we're like losing a bunch of health, right? So maybe there's a good, you can maybe make a habit on how do we keep the big idea in our head as we play, right? That's always actually an important one. The more higher level you get, the more important that idea is. So that could be something you might want to look at too, because I think that's looking like a common theme in your gameplay is you know what makes sense, right? In VOD review and what you're trying to do and what you should do. But then in games, sometimes there's some kind of fighting that distracts you, and then we do. Yeah. Then it gets kind of weird, right? Then it's like, oh, we start deviating from that, and then we lose out because of it. So maybe that's something you might want to take a look at too. Is come up with like what you think is supposed to be what you're trying to do here, and then go do that thing and stick to it, right? It's very rare that you deviate from the big idea. Like for example, remember we're like, oh, we found Udyr. What's the big idea? We just leave because we just drew jungle pressure. And then what would an exception be? Oh, we can one-shot him because he's like 200 health. You see how like rare that exception is? That doesn't really happen often, right?
Yeah. So and you'd have to like probably play the champion you play a lot to know that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And the whole Graves it bought, right? What's the big idea? We're just running down towers. And then what's the exception? Graves is inting. So it doesn't really happen that often, right? He took a million damage. So far, yeah, if you remember, Graves took like half his health bar and we still couldn't kill him, right? Exactly. So it's very rare that the big idea, there's something better than what already exists, right? So it would have to be better than taking down those towers for free, which is kill Graves and take the tower or something. I don't know. So that might be something you can take a look at, is try and figure out what the big idea is and stick to it, right? So is that something you think you want to work on or not really?
100%.
So when do you want to, when do we do this big idea? Like when do we think about the big idea and have it in our head? What are some good triggers? Because if we do it during fighting, it's definitely really hard.
Yeah, like you're too focused on like where's their abilities and something.
Yeah. We're already in the fighting mode, like mechanical ideas. So
like if you see like your team grouping up to like fight, or when you're like matching up against someone in lane.
Perfect. Those are really good times.
But yeah, when you're matching up against someone in lane, just going and making sure that beforehand you like check to make sure like what can they do to me, what can I do to them, type of thing.
Right. So this the classic one in lane is as you're coming into lane or when another wave comes in, we're like, okay, their jungle could be bot, so the big idea is we can't trade or we can't all in or something like that until we see the jungles. It's something similar to that, right? So it's a really good time. Anytime there's downtime, you can start thinking about this. So I would say like as you're coming into lane, or if you don't have like any current plan, right? As you're rotating, anything like that. There's a lot of different triggers you can do, but I would say start with walking up to lane, or as the minion lane, as every minion wave comes in, update this, right? I think is a good thing to look at. So that's a really good one to work on. Although it's a little high level, but I think you can do it for sure.
I don't remember either of these two games, so I don't know what happened in either of them.
Okay, let's take a look. For sure.
I hate playing against MF.
Yeah, she's gonna press Q on the minions, right? So
like the Kai'Sa's range is just in that sweet spot where you can't avoid like either you don't get minions or sometimes.
Oh my, she just died it. Let's watch this again. Did Leona just slowly walk up and press Q? Holy shit.
Yeah. She didn't walk back at all.
You didn't even land this W, did you?
No.
Oh my god, I hit a minion and she still died. Oh my god.
Press the attack, make sure passive do more than it used to.
Level 3 all in, baby. Did Leona just slowly walk up and Q Sona?
Yeah.
You can kill this guy, right? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Good shit, good shit, good shit. All right, let's run before the jungle shows up. Good. Very nice, very nice. Good job, team.
I didn't remember that happened. I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus Christ! All right.
I feel like I'm watching a random YouTube video.
That was just. I don't know. Maybe they did. Leona did the same trick twice. She just walked up through the bush. So very nice, very nice.
We throw it somehow. I swear that we have to have thrown this somehow.
There's no way, right?
Oh, there's definitely a way. Like me doing this.
Auto attack. Rammus gank. How strong is Rammus gank? Probably too strong.
Very strong.
Probably too strong. I don't think Leona can save you. I don't know if there's turn potential either. So you try and turn in a Rammus gank before level 6, and he just probably taunts you or something, right? So
he pops W, and I end up hurting myself more than I hurt him.
Oh, here's the Rammus gank. All right, let's watch this. I want to see how you play this. Okay, good. We're very safe, right? Because if you tried to trade there, I think you just fucking die, right?
Yeah.
There's no way around it, honestly. You can't kill anyone. They just taunt you, you die. So, okay, let's watch this. Here we go.
I was like already like.
Oh
moving back,
no,
and
you W'd. No.
I don't think I would have killed him either way though. His passive was a lot. Plus he had Sona. Sona instantly shielded him.
What makes Rammus tanky?
His armor, his
W.
Okay.
Anything else?
So don't pump. I guess his taunt versus you doesn't reduce the damage you deal.
I think it reduces your armor, but I don't think it reduces the damage you deal.
Really?
Could be wrong about that. What's something all Rammuses? What's something all Rammuses take?
Red. Wait. What am I saying? What do you mean something that all Rammuses take? As in like.
Okay, what rune do all Rammuses take?
Oh. Yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Oh, I forget what it's called. It's the one that gives you armor and then blows up.
Yeah, Aftershock, right?
So, I haven't played it for a long time.
So, if there's turn potential here.
It's after the Aftershock.
Right? And let's say you think you can't kill Rammus, so what do we aim?
Misfortune.
Right, so closest. We can hedge our bets and then save our W for when we can kill someone. Because there's actually, do you think this, let's say you had all your abilities here. Of course, Rammus wouldn't be that low if you hadn't used Q, but let's just say...
if I didn't pop W, though, I might have been able to...
We're going to one-shot this guy. We can maybe look for... Actually, we can even look for Sona, right? So you have options here. So maybe you could always plan your turn.
That night, I don't think I healed, but I think she was dead anyways, so...
Well, think about it. If you bought some extra time for you to do extra damage, you think you could kill someone here?
If I didn't miss W, yes.
Yeah, I would agree, right? So definitely, in terms of like 2v3 ideas, it's not easy to work on, but kind of maximizing your damage potential, making sure you don't dump anything into Aftershock or miss anything or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not like that Rammus gank was good, right? It's that wouldn't make sense, right? I think that Rammus gank actually was getting turned on there if you guys found any kind of kill there. So
yeah.
Definitely
also,
something to...
We still had Ignite from Leona, but we used it for the 2 kills early.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, no, wait, she has Exhaust, doesn't she?
She has Exhaust, so...
We didn't even use Ignite for those? Man, they...
Oh, what happened here? We can talk about this. Why are we getting zoned here?
We pushed, and we didn't, we just let her freeze.
Oh, aren't you afraid of Rammus?
Yeah.
So, what happened? How did this happen?
I wasn't paying attention to wave control.
Yeah. So, just don't automatically push, right?
I just monkeyed, and I was like, "Oh, I'm in lane. There's creeps. Let's hit them."
All right. So, I think at this level, it's not really a problem, but it is definitely something to look at, right? Is don't automatically push.
To like low plat, high gold games, when I'd have like occasional games against like a plat AD carry, then I definitely noticed that it was like something I needed to like do better on. Right. I'm never able to like consistently keep it in one spot. Like I can always like freeze for a little bit and then it just disappears.
Well, it's supposed to slow push, right? You're not actually freezing. We're slow pushing it, right? So there's no real like true freeze in this game, right? There's always some kind of factor going on to break or or break or make the push. So, or break or make the freeze or whatever. So this is just the Rammus thing again, right? Oh my god, dodge is Sona ulti, but we can talk about this. What do you think?
I just tried to walk into a bush with no vision, and then I realized like when I was real close, I was like, wait, that's a bush with no vision. So I tried to W it.
But we can win this. No, we can fight this. Where are you going?
Can we?
Yeah, it's 4v3. But we kind of left, so that's kind of awkward.
I was kind of afraid that if I like ultied or something like that, I'd just get like.
Oh, you don't have to ulti, but we can definitely be close by and walk up when they start using abilities on our teammates, right? So let's go over a few things here. All right. So what's the main problem?
Don't face check.
Yeah, their jungle's here, right? So I don't know why you guys are trying to check this bush, but that doesn't really make sense, right?
I could have just W'd it from the other bush. I don't know why I walked up.
Right. So, you know, if you do want to check, what do you need?
Either a blue trinket or a long range ability.
Let's say Rammus is in here, but you want to face check anyways.
Jungler?
Yeah, your jungle has to be here, right? You gotta ping for help or something, right? So definitely, you know, let's take it in stock in terms of one of the habits we were talking about you were making. What's the big idea? Let's say a minion wave is coming in. You think, what's the big idea here? What would you tell yourself?
Wait, for like my minions or their minions?
Any minion, like that's the trigger, right? Is minions come in. You can even say the trigger is after you kill minions, right? Or anytime there's no PvP interaction, whatever your trigger is, right? So what do you think a good trigger is for trying to remember this as often as possible? Game.
Whenever you don't have something to do, like farming, like
yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. Really look for.
I used to do that one. Yeah, is when you don't have anything else to do, you're like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do? That's a good one, right? So, what do you think you're supposed to do here?
Notice that there's no one around and back up. Because Lee's top.
Team wise, yeah, Lee's top. So Rammus is probably bot, right? Rammus's camps are warded / you know, he's definitely not top. The Darius died, right? And what's the strategy here? Oh, Lee Sin's gonna do his rift while they try and dive you guys bot because their million is missing or some shit, right?
Or they take drag.
Right, they try and do dragon, right? So what's our idea here? Don't into the jungler, right? So good, we're good, right? That's it. And then you can update this when you see Lee Sin moves to dragon. We're like, oh, change of plans. We're gonna contest dragon, right?
What if I have the Lulu from last game and she walks into the jungle?
She just entered. That's not your fault, right?
Okay.
That's fine. You just don't in with her so that maybe you guys can stop the dragon, right? You got some power play with the Lee Sin, Lissandra, Kaisa. That's much better than having no bot lane at all, right? This is kind of, and if you do see them doing it, you would know that the big idea is don't do that and you spam back ping this, right? You see how that works? Is that if you're so good at this and you did it, you figured it out so fast, you'll notice if your support is doing something strange, right? Or something you think is not good, and then you can tell them, hey, I don't think this is good, or you can forward ping and say, hey, we should do this, right? So that's kind of something that I think will help you a lot, because a lot of what you're doing in game seems kind of strange in VOD review when we can both see that, oh, that doesn't make sense in terms of what kind of plans we can come up with, right? What you think you should be doing doesn't match up with what you do in game sometimes, right? So that's kind of how can we put the theory to practice, right? So one of the really good ways is definitely coming up with what you think you should be doing at all times, and don't get too distracted by the mechanical stuff, right? And then, you know, once you have the big idea, like, oh, this is a 5v5, or we are supposed to contest this dragon, then you can full on devote your full attention to the mechanics of the fight without worrying about is this good or not, because you already know if it's good or not, right? Hopefully. So you're getting dove here, by the way, so gotta make sure you're safe. Good. You have ulti and heal, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Wait for Leona to get here. Okay, let's watch this. Where's the jungle? Do we see him? Okay, so we assume Rammus is coming. We can still do this. Oh, Rammus is here, right? So is there anything? Oh, okay. What do you think about this?
We have Lee here, but Rammus just kind of walks up and I can't touch him.
That's fine. I mean, we got what we wanted, right? Aren't we getting the gank off successfully?
Yep.
Is there any way you could do this this better? Just like one thing sticks out to me because it keeps happening in these replays.
W's.
Yeah, so that's about it, right? You need to save your
Just
W.
ability usage.
Yeah. It's W, yeah, ability usage, W specifically. So, you know, when in doubt, hold on to it, right? Until you can find a really good time.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot better at it on Ezreal because I know the last time you coached me, you told me a lot about I was just like wasting Ezreal and like W's.
Right. So any skill shot champion really, Silver Boomerang.
But I
what other skill shots are there? Yeah, any skill, Jin W, anything like that. Also,
yeah.
Did you see this Lissandra ulti? That's fucking genius. You see what happened?
Yeah.
What happened? See this?
She knew that he was gonna try and like go in on the fish when it goes up. You know?
Yeah. She didn't ulti as soon as she could. She ulti right before Fizz could Q. So it tricked Fizz. Dude, that tricked me too. I was like, oh shit, Lee's dead. And then that Lissandra ulti came in. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was some really good instincts there by Lissandra. Okay. Keep going. Let's keep going. I think we have like 5-10 minutes left. So let's finish up this replay. Getting mega game ideas.
It's makes me want to play League again. Not gonna lie.
me too. Actually. It's always fun to like go into game knowing what you want to work on and seeing it, you know, improve, right? I think it's the fun of the game. I was
real tilted for a while. Oh, I stole that.
That's fine. Oh, can we kill this guy? This misfortune is fucking weak. What the hell? Her ulti doesn't do shit. Alright, sure. Fast forward. Do dragon. Very nice. Oh, someone else can start the dragon, right? So we just go farm, get a tower, good. Very nice. Go mid. Oh, this is great. Oh, we're following up. Nope, there's nothing there. Yep, you can start the dragon, no problem. But, and then we just push, then we rotate, go mid, Baron control. Oh, something's going on. Here we go. Is this 4v5? Top laner is missing.
I think it's
looking like a 4v5 to me. Oh, don't ulti that. Okay, good. Good. It's fine to come to see if you can help, but it's good that you didn't actually help because there's nothing to do here, right? Sure. Everyone just died in. No problem.
I think I lose this.
You ultied this. He must not have E. Okay, he doesn't have E.
Yeah, he just E'd. That's why I ultied.
Right. You should flash for that. Yep, good. Fast forward. Push. Baron control. Oh! Okay, where are we going?
I was going to go pick up bot, I think.
So, pick up bot is not bad, right? But is there anything better?
Group up with Leona and Lisa and Lissandra.
And what are you guys gonna do?
Threaten Baron.
Right, and check the map real quick. Anything else you guys can do? Because someone's inting here.
Help Lee.
Yeah, Darius is inting here, right? He's super far up when you guys pushed mid, so that looks like a free kill. And if there's, Darius dies, they just chain die trying to check Baron, right?
Yeah, I never know when it's like a good idea to just like keep pushing out our lanes or like join my team. Because sometimes I see my team and I'm like, oh, that's like they're inting, and then sometimes it turns out I should have been doing that. And I don't have a really good game sense for that. I don't think.
Well, like we can just take it at like face value in terms of you wanted the bot farm, right? What other farm is there?
I just finished off mid farm, so I guess top farm. Top farm,
right? So, and why how do you know you can go top farm?
Because my team has vision of the path up there, I think, from what I can see.
Okay, that's definitely true. It's safe, right? But is there anyone else farming this?
No.
Yeah, so it's ours, right?
If we were to do that.
Yeah, if your Lissandra's already there, maybe our goal going up is something different, right? But if we're trying to farm, top seems like the better option than bot, right? Because it's next to Baron. So
I have to have done something atrocious to have entered this.
Everyone died top because of that. Oh no.
Yeah, that must have been it.
That's not good. And then they're gonna do Baron, by the way, if another teammate dies. Okay, and they have Baron control. Oh, okay. Defending. It's not really your job to stop Fizz, but I think we're trying to kill him. Show me some No, this is not possible. I was gonna say show me something spicy, Leona, but that was not good.
She tried.
A little too spicy, you know. We don't have to base here. Why are we basing? Maybe you thought you need a control word.
Maybe I don't think so. I think
I probably would not
like
base here.
I was just kind of like spam channeling it, I guess.
Okay, here we go. We contest this dragon. Lee Sin's not ready for this, so this looks unlikely, right? Oh, maybe you can. Why is Lee Sin doing wolves? Hold up. Is this not contested? Oh my god, he's AFK.
Yeah. I think, oh, that's it. Lee AFK'd this game.
Oh, he DC. Sure. He fucking DC. Yeah. He's moving now.
No, he's moving back to...
Oh, sorry, AFK. Okay,
oh, never mind.
Yeah, he was AFK, so...
There was a certain game that I recorded that literally someone just AFK'd.
I mean, that's not really a problem. Oh, okay, let's talk about this. What's going on here? What do you think? We do end up killing him somehow. I don't know why he has an ulti. But okay, you know, I guess if you can get away with it, that's probably pretty good.
Lissandra was really big this game, so Fizz didn't really have very much.
Yeah, actually, like... that was pretty good. I take it back. I was gonna say, you know, you might have some problems if they run to Baron, right?
Yeah.
But you killed him pretty fast, so if you thought you could kill him fast enough, that's totally fine. Ah, is this 4v5 or what? This is how you guys lose the game, right? Is this 4v5 or what? Oh, you're so dead, dude. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think about this?
I definitely mispositioned.
Right?
As in, like, I went on Sona, but then I didn't back off and was no longer safe.
Right?
Because, like, I couldn't go through the misfortunal, so I hit the closest target. Then I didn't pan down to see Fizz walking up.
Right? So, what do you think the biggest problems in this fight?
Like, I wasn't kiting.
Okay. How do we know you need to kite? It looked kind of safe, right?
Just like right here when I see Sona being scary, I could just ult up to Rammus, but I didn't.
Well, what would ulting up to Rammus accomplish?
Regroup me with my team.
Is that good usage of ulti though?
If it means not dying to Fizz, I think so.
Well, how do you know you're dying to Fizz then? You didn't know.
I don't know. I had no idea.
How could you ever ulti, right? You see where I'm getting at?
Sure.
So like you're keeping track of this on ulti, right? You see when she missed, you're good to go. Keeping track of the misfortune ulti, so when it doesn't hit you, you're good to go. But is there anything you forget?
I forget the Fizz ulti.
Right. So it's like when you saw that, you immediately tried to hit her, right?
Yeah.
And then this is when Fizz comes out of the blue or something crazy, right?
Yeah.
So that's
didn't have my camera on it because I was. Yeah, it was.
We just don't know where he is, so he could come from anywhere, right? So you definitely want to kind of keep track of that. Is definitely one habit, right?
Be a little bit more patient.
Right. Or not even just like patient, because you can't just like sit. You also have to like think about it. You have to think specifically. What are we watching out for?
Would it have been better to just like pile onto Rammus and try and kill him before the team can get there?
This is fine, right? Let's say
behind the wall.
Let's say you know Fizz is here. How do you win the team fight 4v5 by yourself? In this position, this is physically not bad, right? It was only bad because you died, because you didn't know Fizz was here.
Yeah.
But this positioning is physically not bad. Why is that?
Dodge Fizzle with my ult or flash.
Yeah, and then we just kind of
auto him down.
Yeah, we win this team fight kind of by ourselves. We can even do something crazy like ulti this way and then flash when he tries to force on us, and we help kill this Rammus, or something along those lines. Right? You can see it's like physically it can be good, but only if you have all the pieces, right? So, but kind of no matter what, it doesn't make sense if you forget about Fizz, right? Because
after I flash, I was just dead.
Like, oh shit, he's too close, and then you couldn't. There's no way to dodge his ulti, right?
Yeah.
Even though you have a Phantom Dancer, it wasn't good enough. And what about the second thing we were kind of looking at today? Or another thing we're looking at today was this. What is this? Every time you see a minion come into lane, or anytime you have downtime, right?
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
Look at the map, see where people could be, see who's missing, see what I have to look out for.
What's the habit we were talking about? It is related to look at the map and see where people are and stuff, right?
Yeah, it was give me un momento. Jeez, it was when I killed the Graves. Or did the stupid Graves thing, right?
yeah.
I don't remember exactly what we said though.
We make it simple. It's basically just come up with a plan, right?
Oh yeah.
I think I used like
the plan of how I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, what's the plan here? So if you look at this, what's the plan here?
The plan is to push out, look for Baron.
Is it? If you look for Baron here, don't you get 4v5'd?
Well, when I say look for Baron, I kind of mean just like ward. Use like the 4 people to try and like walk in and ward.
Yeah, that's how you guys die 4v5, right? Because you walk in here.
Was Darius there?
Yeah, I mean he's missing, right? What do you think Darius is doing?
Honestly, I have no idea.
He's on the way. They're on the way when they get to engage on you guys mid, right? That's how that's how you guys end up losing this fight super hard, right? So
I just don't even remember if Darius was in that fight.
How do we know? I mean, check it out. I'll fast forward for you. And fight's going on, and Fizz shows up, and then how come your team can't clean? Oh, who's here?
Oh, Darius. Okay.
All right, Darius is here. Oh, flash pull. Now you guys are super doomed, right? So
yeah. It
was 4v5, right? And
True.
That's part of the missing idea here is you said we're trying to like secure Baron or whatever, but how do we know that doesn't make sense? It's because it's about to be a 4v5 if you guys walk into the river, right? So what's the big idea? What's the plan then?
I guess shove mid and look for defensive vision.
Yeah, we're trying to stop them from getting the Baron, right? We're trying to buy time for Teemo, right? And then if they gank Teemo, what do we do?
Force Baron.
Yeah, Omega Rush Baron, right? So there it is. That's the basic plan for this kind of scenario. Is your top laner splitting, and then they're gonna try and engage on you guys mid because it's 4v5. The Darius is missing, so we need to make sure we play defensive. We kite, right? So if you had that plan in your head, would you play this differently? We're trying to kite this out.
Oh man, I do this game so hard.
So it'd be different, right? It's not. So there's like several things could impact the way you play this. Like watching out for Fizz, right? There's mechanical aspects to it, or team fighting aspects to it. But there's also like having a plan before something happens aspect to it that could also help. And I think that's kind of a general theme in your gameplay. Is if you had a plan going into these, you would know what the underlying goal is. Right, so you could play this differently. And then like you said, when do we deviate from this plan? When it's hella free, when we can kill people, right, for free. Or
I feel like it would have been one shot. Really good if I just ultied after the the Sona ult and just killed Rammus off.
Yeah, if you can kill Rammus, that means you guys won the 4v5.
He's already half health, and I didn't even get to pop a passive stack.
Right. So how do we fall into this trap? Partially because we're trying to hit someone in a team fight, but we forgot to do all our team fight checks, right? So that's one habit you could work on. And the other is you didn't have a plan coming into this. You didn't have a plan before all this shit happened, right? So we just went with the flow, which is how most people get caught into this. Actually,
I think I flamed Lissandra after this for not taking that claw. But the one that she throws over the wall on top of Misfortune.
See, yeah, that's still 4v5 though, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely not good. If I saw that, if I was Lissandra here, I'd be like, I'm not taking that, right? This is
I thought she was going on it. I think that's why I moved up so far. I thought this was taking it.
Yeah, check this out. Is this ADC difference here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your game to carry, right? So this is one of those. How do we keep things clean in the mid game and stuff like that? And I think having a plan will really help you a lot because out of lane, both times you kind of just fought the first thing you saw, and then something bad happened, right? So I think this could really help you a lot. But you Omega outfarm this Misfortune, right?
Yeah, I do that a lot, but I always lose.
Yeah, so somehow something like this.
Some problems.
Right. Oh no, you guys lost inhibitor. No, and then wait, they inted. Holy shit, they inted. And then we can Baron maybe. Okay. All right, let's finish this up. But I think you know what you want to work on, right? I think you have like some good habits here. Is this stealable? Your Lee Sin's like trolling. Oh, he's like AFK now. So What the fuck? All right. Well, I guess that's over.
Yeah.
But,
Kaisa lost. It's a true title.
True title. It's okay. Yeah, I think those are some good ideas. We have some laning ideas you can look at. We have some overall game ideas. I think that really having a planned one before something happens would be insane, right?
Yeah. So having a plan for team fights and shit like that.
Before stuff happens, right?
Yeah, before anything's happening.
Yeah.
When I'm not doing anything in the lane, check lane assignments and like where people are. Trading, try and use the most optimal trading pattern and use abilities when they're necessary or when they're optimal. As in,
just
like,
definitely just figure out what you think is a good response to them, or like if you're the aggressor. You say you play like Kai'Sa and Ezreal and stuff, right? So you're not really the aggressor, but
I like being able to like be relatively safe because I don't trust my teammates.
Right.
I'm not like mechanically skilled. I don't think enough to like play Lucian or like Vayne well enough to like just go sue them or something like that. I can't do that. I know that.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. Any last questions?
Is there like would you say like the top 3 AD carries right now if I was to get back in the league
So I think they just nerfed Sivir, but it's kind of a laughable nerf. You can definitely pick up Sivir. I think Caitlyn's not bad now. I think Ezreal's pretty good. Kai'Sa's still decent, right? A lot of good champions still. We can just go down the list, right? I think Sivir is just pretty easy. Low skill, medium / high reward champion, right? Is there like a tier list? I just want to see ADCs. I don't really care about their tier list. Okay. I don't think Jinx's that good. Don't play that shit.
People keep telling me to play Jinx and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't like not being able to move.
I think these champions, Sivir, sometimes Xayah, right? Caitlyn is good. I think Kai'Sa is sometimes good. Ezreal sometimes good, right? So
what?
Stick with like 2 core and then like.
If I was to like pick up 3 champions, let's say I was gonna do like Ezreal, Kai'Sa, and like maybe like Caitlyn, right?
Yeah, that's perfect, right? One for every situation.
What situations would I pick each one into? Like, what conditions would I look into and be like, this is a good Kai'Sa game? Because I don't really know.
Let's say you have like a Leona, right? And they're playing like Nami and Kai'Sa or some shit, right? Then you probably don't want to pick Ezreal because it's hard to all in with your Leona unless you're level 6, right? Then you're like, oh, maybe I can pick Caitlyn to combo with traps or something because your Kai'Sa was already taken, right? You pick a thing that's best for your lane, right?
Okay.
So.
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Sorry, I was delayed.
No. I think I was the one who was late. So.
No. I mean, I canceled on you the other day.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I understand. Shit happens. So.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah. Good luck in your games. I'll upload this to YouTube so you can go back and rewatch. Definitely let me know how the games are going. All right.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, man. See ya. Have a good one.
You too.